So hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Idiots Play. It's round number 2 here at the Singapore Grand Prix, and well, this week, having done absolutely no practice at Singapore because we had no idea that it was going to be Singapore till about 5 minutes before, not feeling particularly confident about this race, but last week after Italy could have gone better than it did, just so much inconsistency and ended up crashing out at the end. So not my best race this day. I was just hoping to get a decent start, decent qualifying, and just hope and pray that I didn't actually crash out. But as you'll see by the length of this video, may or may not be the case. Usually, if it's a long video, it usually lasts a bit longer. Yeah, but before we get into qualifying, I just wanted to introduce a new piece to these Noob Journey episodes, and it's
Noob Journey Graduates.
Yes, this is a new series entitled, obviously, Noob Journey Graduates, where we look at previous races in the Noob Journey that have sort of graduated, been forced out because they're too quick, that sort of thing. And this week we will be looking at OMG, it's Joe, obviously, graduated very early on because he was too quick. And oh no, wait, hold on, we've got breaking news. Hold on, from Jack. Jack, can you tell us what's going on?
Oh my god, it's Joe is not a noob. I repeat, oh my god, it's Joe is not a noob.
Oh, well, this is awkward. Let's go to qualifying.
Yeah!
So hello guys and welcome to qualifying around the Singapore Grand Prix, a wet to dry qualifying. So we are now on the Superstar after setting an intermediate time as we start the lap. So as we go down to turn 1, braking just as a green light, but we did lock up, which cost us quite a bit of time here as we do a little bit of sliding down into second gear. Try not to squeeze the throttle, which we've done because we are absolute fucking muppets. So let's just get this car turned round as we lose our entire front wing and end up about 4-5 seconds behind our previous lap, which was on the intermediate tyres. Let's just try and finish this lap solidly as we come around here. Maybe a little bit of oversteering, but absolutely nice through there. It's beautiful as we shift up the gears nice and early. Trying not to over rev the car because then you just scrub off loads of speed. Braking about 150 metres and absolutely bottling the corner again. What am I even doing on this lap? The worst of it was though is that this is my fastest lap, so that's not particularly bright for me. But braking about where the yellow flag is. In fact, there's a yellow flag, makes me quite happy. As I believe Teak Quickshare is behind us on this lap. I'm not actually sure, as we turn in too early, then have to correct our turn in as the person behind us has quite obviously crashed out. Still down on our time as we break down for this very fast left-hander and then this very much slower right-hander that they've changed for this season. As we come through the tunnel section, very, very difficult through here. Not tunnel, bridge, but we brake nicely through here. Maybe a little bit slow, but it's not too bad. We're not too slow on the accelerators. We let Teak Quickshare pass because he's just so much faster than we are. It's absolutely unbelievable. Braking as we lock up again. These lockups are really costing us right now. As Die Hard sets the fastest lap of qualifying thus far. Braking through here, nice and close to the wall, but don't touch it. That's really good as we now go green on our time. As we come through to this tunnel section, not bridge, nicely through here. I'm liking that. That's good through here. Try not to squeeze the throttle because you can lose it very easily. Braking down to here, going down to third. Could have gone down to second, up to third again though. We go and do the DHL sign, making sure you don't hit that wall as the curb goes away. Coming through here, making sure you hit the entrances, and as we finish the lap. But I did want to bring your attention before the end of qualifying to this fast lap that we were on. Right at the end of the session, you can see in a second that the qualifier session will end as we are 15-16 seconds up on our time at this moment. So we are gaining time all the time. Teak Quickshare right in front of us still. So we're really on a hot lap here. This could put us really high up the grid here. And as we come through here, this left-hander through bridge as we lock up slightly. Squeeze the throttle. How has that actually done it though? I'm so done. Yeah. I don't see how some crashes can do that, some crashes don't. I think the sort of handling system on this game needs a little bit of tweaking because there are some hard crashes which give you retirements and some that don't. But as we look to the qualifying grid, we're in 12th place, behind Ben 665 and Pepsi Max on the intermediate tyres, but Tweak Quickshare cementing his place at the top with a pole position, 7.5 tenths behind his diehard, with a further 2.2 seconds to Callum. Briggsy in 4th, Corrigan 5th, Reese 6th, December 7th. So let's go to the race. So here we are for the race around Singapore, and it's going to be a dry to wet race after a wet to dry qualifying. Oh god! So although we've got free choice of tyres, we are going to go on the ultra softs for the start of this race, just purely because they will last. They will go that distance because the rain always seems to come earlier in this game. It always does seem to come earlier. So that's what we're planning for, as well as the fuel. Yeah, let's get going with this. It used to be called a parade lap. It's now more of a formation lap to just go around, get the tyres warm. Not that it actually makes any difference at all in this game, but I think in the party that we were in, it was a very, very much a opportunity to try and crash Rickson and Tuke out. So as we start this formation lap as we go, oh my god, it's an absolute cluster. Oh fuck. Oh, I just crashed the December into Reese and it all didn't go well. So as people... I love how we crashed and we crashed, reset, and there were still people leaving the formation lap. So that's an interesting one. That's a very interesting one. As we are now ready to start this race, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Oh my god, what a hold, and we are off for the start of this Singapore Grand Prix. Oh, and we just let it rev so high in first and second gear. That is absolutely unbelievable. So we just did not help ourselves there, as there's just a crash. Being a little bit tentative through here, making sure we just don't crash anyone out. And oh, fuck off, gods! Are you serious, mate? Like we're at the apex, and he's just decided to just go for the apex. Like, he's just completely cut us off. What a moron! And then we've got an illegal overtake on someone that's backwards. Like, how is this even a thing? But just gods, I mean, come on. You can see I'm there, surely, in your mirror or proximity arrows, and you've just turned in on me. So we're now in 17th place, and a 5-second grid penalty for him being backwards because he crashed into us, as we have to avoid Factual that's going slowly. Green flag as Buttius has parked it right in the middle, as he unghosts as we go past him. Are you serious, game? Just the ghosting system on this game as well. He's unghosted as we're just about to go into him. So I'm trying to back off. He's ghosted, and then unghosted, and then ghosted as I've crashed into him. That's unbelievable. As Reese is down in 15th place, as he's lag spiked or something down into behind us, as we try and avoid Factual. Are we going to go round the outside of Factual here? No. Okay, no, that's not. So we're going to go up the inside, and he's just... What are you doing, mate? What are you... Like, I'm up here inside, and you've just cut me off. Like, are you serious? That is unbelievable. Just... awareness of space from some of these noobs is unbelievable. So I'm going up the inside trying to make a move, around the outside, sorry, trying to make a move, and he's just cut me off. This is why I hate being at the back, because when you're at the front with people like Reese and that lot, you don't get this. As we are on lap 2 here, as Charlie 0412 has retired, crashed into the wall there. Obviously got a load of oversteer as we have a nice little look up, but tell you what, I'm liking the smoothness through there. That's gorgeous. Really liking that smoothness through there. As we now come on to lap 3, as we're chasing down Butti's Crackers in the other Force India. Coming into the second sector, we're 1.5 seconds up on our fastest time, which isn't particularly quick, but, you know, it's not particularly difficult to do that. So we lock up slightly. Buttis is in the wall as we absolutely lose the rear end, just planting the throttle. But it's looking smooth, if not a little bit slow, but a little bit smooth. We're not crashing or making mistakes. It's okay as we come through here. Brake late, brake. Oh, are you for the crashes that we've had again? We've hit that, and but it's just such a stupid mistake. It's just such a stupid mistake. I mean, what was I even? I don't even know what I was doing. What was I even doing? What was even the point? What was even the point? Yeah, I can't believe that. Cannot believe that. I just needed to brake just a little bit and I'd have missed that. And it's just these mistakes every time that's costing us as we see Teak Quickshare leading this race as per normal. But as we come on to the end, Teak is nowhere to be seen. He absolutely bowled it about 5 minutes after we got on board. As Die Hard wins this race, Briggs, I think it was Briggsy in second, Corrigan in third, I believe. I can't remember who's fourth. Go up. And then we got Matt in fourth, Pepsi fifth, December 6th, Reese 7th, Ben 8th, Callum 9th after crashing, and Buttius in 10th place, rounding out the points. So you will see the points table right at the end of this episode, so do make sure you check that out because it's very, very interesting. And thank you guys for watching what was a very, very short race. I apologise for the fact that it was a very, very short race, but I'm just a bit shit. So to make up the fact that it was a really short and really shit race, I'll be putting out Idiots Play in about half an hour. So at 7:30, check out Idiots Play to make up for the fact that this was crap. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. Comment if you want to say anything about how shit my driving was, or if you want to defend your case, Factual Impala. Yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Check out Idiots Play and subscribe to Rickson and Duke and watch their official highlights as well, because they're the ones driving this series. So obviously, got to give a big shout out to them. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Together.